I think what is adversely affecting our country right now is the corrupt system. Corrupt system created by our politicians. Because when there is corruption, automatically the money is being centered in particular hands, due to which we lose on the infrastructure, we lose on the employment. A lot of money goes out of India because the black money creation is there due to corruption, and due to which poverty increases. When the poverty increases, the crime rate increases, and so on by cycle. So I think corruption is the biggest villain in India.
Right. What do you think, like, what are the few things that can be taken as a measure, like just to bring it down? We know that we can't stop corruption for today. So what do you think, like?
I think now our present Prime Minister, he's trying to take some good steps, trying to bring back the Swiss money, and we already know he's working on it. And he's trying to block all the loopholes with all the new systems coming in. And even the topmost guys are being punished now. We can see ministers going to jails now. It's a long process. I think this effort will have some news over a period of few years, not immediately. But I think only the system can be solved. The problem can be solved only with the help of king. So we have to say. And normally what happens is, in our India, the politicians get into business. So they say that if the king is supposed to only rule, not to do business. If the king does business, the people, the citizens, they actually have to face poverty. That's the fact of it. Raja has to do Rajya. Raja has to do whereas now the whole thing is going upside down.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir. It's very been
Yes. Unemployment. Unemployment. Other one is poverty alleviation.
Okay. So what do you think about just one topic will do? So what is unemployment?
Unemployment. Yes. Unemployment. The government should take some unemployment. It is just like it is a cancer like in a society. Without unemployment, people will become anti-social elements. In order to avoid that, government should take some measures. First of all, they should make it, though they made it compulsory. In implementation level, it is not so. It is in the paper. It is in the paper that even child labor is everywhere. It is prevalent. Prevalent north. Child labor is very much prevalent. And when they say that education is compulsory, ultimately they couldn't implement it. The second one is nowadays they open so many colleges, engineering colleges, and they are not qualitative. They are not qualified. If you know some all bookies. Nowadays you have to memorize. It is there in the book. Then you have to vomit it. That's it.
So education system plays something ruins
that once you are having that education, that awareness automatically will develop in the society. In turn, it will regenerate the entire society for the betterment in the days to come.
So what do you think is the measures that you can take for unemployment? What's the solution?
Unemployment solution means
it's based on the people's mind.
Not that. Ours is a democratic country.
Yes.
It's not like communist country. Communist country, it is just like a dictatorship. Whatever ruler says, that is final. In democratic country, it is not so. So we are having a more freedom. So government, the majority, supposing the government should take some message. What sort of message you are asking that? Then they have to go for qualitative establishment of industries. Then revival of your agriculture sector. Basically, it is an agrarian society. We have to develop the agrarian society first. Then second, go for more. No, it is already there, but only thing is implementation level we fail. Because if you develop this agriculture, because for example, linking of rivers, that if you take this Ganges, the water is simply wasted. Here also when it is raining, it is wasted. Then where is the question?
So what do you think? Why do you feel that pollution is getting the main factor?
None of us are responsible for our environment. Either the air pollution or the pollution or environment, whatever.
Raise your volume.
Yeah, like nobody is responsible. Right? Like right from childhood, everybody needs to know the importance of cleanliness right from the natural resources to all other facilities, right from roads or so only when that responsibility is built, we can have a healthy and hygienic world. That is the basis. That's the first thing we have to do because we are spoiling the environment for our children. Health is the primary concern. Okay, like India lags somewhere in the hundreds. The world country lags. So it starts with cleanliness. It starts with protecting our environment. That's my concern.
So what have you done to like stop pollution? What have you taken? Have you taken any steps in the recent
Like
years?
we have a community called Pasmai Pengal Peravai. Pasmai Pengal Peravai.
Pasmai Pengal Peravai.
Yeah. Like we have a small effort. We try to avoid polythene by buying products or when we are disposing, particularly waste disposal. We want to minimize the use of polythene and tying the bags and stuff so that the degradation of food particles and the waste can be separated and
So
decomposed.
you're encouraging jute bags and all the not like recycled jute.
Recycle. We use recycle. That's the concept we are doing. And we are involved in tree plantation.
So these are the stuffs that you bought.
And not mine.
None of them. So you're totally against that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So thank you, ma'am. That's it. Just a one-minute interview. Thank you so much.
The biggest problem that India is facing right now.
Right today.
Yeah.
So why do you think that's negative? Why do you take it in a negative way?
Why do you feel being Indian is wrong?
I never
What way? No. In what way are we lagging? Like when you go abroad, why do you want to dress like a Westerner rather than being Indian?
That's because
Why do you feel dressing up as an Indian is beneath you?
I have never felt that.
No, that's why like you're in clean and
Because
t-shirts
it's-
and all
yeah.
that. No, we are forgetting ourselves. That's what I'm
It's just
trying to
your
say.
point, open point.
Okay, it's my open point, as you say, and we're just forgetting ourselves down the lane, and we don't even know that we are becoming so westernized in our way of only dressing, whereas we haven't become westernized in the way they think. As she said, pollution is not there all over there. Do we follow that, being western that way? Whatever is bad in their culture, we have picked up all that, and whatever is good about their culture, we are losing all that. For Indians, foreigners want to become like Indians in every way, family and everything, whereas Indians want to become westernized in every way. We don't even know where we are going. We are forgetting ourselves. Without even there being like nobody is pushing. Actually, I would say this is war.
What?
This is war. You don't need. How do they break India? In olden days, we used to think borrowing money was a crime. No, like when you ask your grandparents, they would feel so bad about borrowing money. But this generation lives on credit. Don't you think that's war?
That's true.
That is war. According to me, that's war.
Okay, so what do you think are the points that measures or something that you can take? You can't take actually measures actually.
There's no measure. Everybody has to start thinking. Indian, we are no way bad. Yeah? We are good. We are an age-old culture. Which dates back to what Greek, Rome. We are equal to them.
This one is-
Why do we feel that we are beneath every other country in the world? We ourselves, we need to put our heads up.
Self-realization is the
Yeah,
first step.
we are great. We are as good as anybody else. Just because we lack this skin color doesn't mean we are bad.
Okay, then, so that's your point. Yeah. Thank you, Pratik.
So today I'd like to talk about what are the things that are affecting current, what do you call it? Not the current society or current public, whatever we call it, lack of knowledge. Starting from the education sector till the hospitality industry or the hospital, medical industry, whatever you talk about, the reason why we are lacking back is just lack of knowledge. That is the main problem what we are facing today. Even though we have a 100 plus crores of population in India, and why? What is the reason we are lacking behind in so many things? It is not just the financial crisis or the ups and downs of the money. No, it is just the lack of knowledge of the people. When talking about this hospital, why? Even though having so many instruments which have been imported from various other countries, why people are dying very frequently? And what about this, what do you call, the medical checkups or health medical checkups or camps, whatever is happening in and around hospitals? For example, in Coimbatore, what is the survey which has recently come out in the Indian Times? See, when you talk about this master health checkup, it cannot be, you cannot segregate into, you can't segregate as a cost basis. If it is a master health checkup, it's going to be a master health checkup. If it is going to be 10,000, and whoever takes it, whatever they do, it has to be 10,000. But here it has become a business. Even you can do master health check for 3,000, even you can do master health check for 10,000 or even for 1 lakh. So what is the necessity of doing it? So is there any record that people have overcome death by doing this master health checkup? No. Just purely just the lack of knowledge of the people. That is why it is all happening. It is not just applicable to the hospitals, even any sectors, any corporate sectors or any MNC sectors. This is what is happening.
So what do you think are the measures that we can take, like to bring it down, not completely to zero, because we are pretty sure we can't bring it to zero, but any like kind of measures that you feel that will bring it down?
Yeah. And so talking regarding this medical sector, what can be done in this medical sector is in this today's world and today's scenario in India, we have a cutoff of doctors who are coming out on yearly basis. So where there is no cutoff of engineers or MBAs or any other graduates. Why? What is the reason? These doctors alone are being restricted, and why a particular amount of doctors, a particular number of doctors being graduated every year? The reason is the medical council, because they want to create a demand among the people, stating that there are only so many doctors and people are forced to go to their doctors if they wish, willing or not. So that is what the reason is. So one thing that can be done in this case is maybe you can increase the count of graduates, the MBBS people, or the count of doctors coming out each and every year. Now I guess it is around, we don't have more than 300, 400 colleges all over India, medical colleges. It can be increased up to 500, 600 colleges. And the number of passed out MBBS students can be from 1,000 to 2,000. Maybe it can be doubled. Maybe in that case, the medical field might be little better. That can be done.
Okay then, sir. Thank you so much.
Traditional, and we are not so traditional, and girls mainly, they all forget traditional thing. They become so trendy and they are exposing themselves to the foreign style, not to our style. And I want all the girls to just change their tradition.
So what you're basically saying is westernization.
I don't want their western, I want them to back for the traditional, not for the western.
Okay.
I want girls to just control their, like for the emotional tradition thing, just dressing sense and
So how is it? Okay. So how is it affecting our society, by the way, westernization? Why do you feel like that's basically because girls get into westernization? They say like they wear jeans and everything. That's because they think it's comfortable.
yeah,
There are many things.
not
Yeah.
but they have to just be secured in their
Yeah.
whatever they wear, they have to be insecure. They should not
Expose themselves in a very bad way. Alright.
Not in fact guys.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Because of that they are getting lots of problems and so
That's all. So what are the measures that can be taken? What do you think are the measures that can be taken?
girls should not,
It's only about girls.
yeah, only girls, not but girls and boys are getting into problems.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
telling that like that.
Yeah,
girls
that's your
should
mind.
be in a good secure manner and wear a good like with my message.
So what you're
Should
saying
not
is,
go odd. Should be neat.
so it must be in the right circle in the society so that it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the measure. So dress. So what's your name?
Subhashri.
What?
Subhashri.
Subhashri. Oh, you have